Hey everyone, welcome back to Engtalks Hub. I'm Hannah and I'm here with Henry. How are you today, Henry?
Hey Hannah, I'm doing pretty well, thanks for asking. And hello to everyone who's listening right now. We're really happy to have you with us today.
Yes, thank you so much for spending your time with us. If this is your first time listening, welcome to Engtalks Hub. This is a podcast where you can improve your English by listening to real, natural conversations.
That's right. And before we start, we just want to remind you to subscribe to our channel and follow the podcast because we upload new episodes every single day.
Daily episodes, simple English, real-life topics. You can listen while driving, walking, or relaxing at home.
And today's topic is something many people care about, but also struggle with.
Exactly. Today, we're talking about building good habits takes time.
I really like this topic because almost everyone wants to build good habits, right?
Yeah, people want to wake up early, exercise more, eat better, or learn new things like English. But many people feel frustrated when they don't see results quickly.
So in this episode, we're going to talk about why building good habits is not easy, why it takes time, and how we can be more patient with ourselves.
No pressure, no complicated words, just a friendly conversation, like two friends talking.
All right, let's get started.
So, Henry, let's start with a simple question. What is a habit in your opinion?
I think a habit is something we do again and again, almost every day, without thinking too much about it.
Yeah, I agree. It's like something that becomes part of our daily life.
For example, when you wake up in the morning and check your phone right away, you don't plan it, you just do it.
That's so true. Or brushing your teeth before going to bed. You don't ask yourself, should I do it or not? You just do it.
Exactly. Some habits are good and some habits are not so good.
Like drinking enough water or going for a short walk. Those are good habits.
And spending too much time on social media or going to bed very late every night, those can be bad habits.
What I find interesting is that habits are powerful. Even small habits can change our life over time.
Yes, if you read just a few pages every day, after 1 year, you'll finish many books.
And if you practice English for a short time every day, your English will slowly get better.
That's why habits are so important. They shape how we live, how we think, and how we feel.
But the problem is, many people think habits should be easy to build.
Yeah, and when it feels hard, they think something is wrong with them.
Which is not true at all.
Right. Building habits is a process, and it doesn't happen overnight.
So, after talking about what habits are, I think the next question is, why do people want good habits so much?
That's a good question. I think most people want good habits because they want a better life.
Yeah, a better body, a better mind, and maybe a better future.
Exactly. For example, many people want to exercise more because they want to feel healthier and have more energy.
And a lot of people want to read books or learn new skills because they want to grow and feel more confident.
I also think good habits make people feel more in control of their life.
That's true. When you have good habits, your days feel more organized.
For example, if you wake up at the same time every day, your morning feels calmer.
Or if you study a little bit every day, you don't feel stressed before exams or deadlines.
Many people also want good habits because they see others on social media.
Yeah, they see people waking up early, going to the gym, eating healthy food.
And they think, if I do the same things, my life will be perfect.
But the truth is, we usually only see the good side.
We don't see how hard it is or how long it takes to build those habits.
Another reason people want good habits is because they want change.
Right. Maybe they are tired of feeling lazy or disappointed in themselves.
So they decide, I will start tomorrow. I will change everything.
That sounds very strong and exciting at first.
But sometimes that strong feeling doesn't last very long.
Because real change is slow, and habits don't give quick results.
Yes, you don't see big changes after 1 or 2 days.
And that's when people start to feel frustrated.
They think, why am I trying so hard but nothing is changing?
But actually, change is happening. It's just very small at the beginning.
Good habits are like planting a seed.
You don't see anything at first, but if you keep taking care of it, it will grow.
The problem is many people stop before they see the growth.
Exactly. They want the result, but they don't want to wait.
And that's why understanding habits is so important.
Because when we know habits take time, we can be more patient with ourselves.
So, Henry, after talking about why people want good habits, I think we should talk about a big problem.
Yeah, a very common problem.
The big mistake many people make when they try to build good habits.
I already know what you're going to say.
Really? What do you think it is?
People try to change too much too fast.
Exactly. They want to change everything at the same time.
Like saying, from tomorrow I will wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym, eat healthy, read books, and study English every day.
That sounds great, but also very stressful.
Yes, at first they feel very excited and motivated.
They feel like a new person.
But after a few days, they feel tired.
And then they miss one day.
Maybe they don't wake up early one morning.
Or they don't go to the gym after work.
And suddenly, they feel like they failed.
This is where I have a question for you, Henry. Do you think motivation is the main problem?
I think motivation is part of it, but not the biggest problem.
Really? I always feel like people lose motivation too quickly.
That's true, but I think the bigger problem is expectation.
Expectation? Can you explain?
Sure, many people expect fast results. They think they will see big changes in 1 week.
Ah, I see what you mean.
So when they don't see those results, they feel disappointed.
That makes sense. They think, why am I working so hard but nothing is happening?
Exactly. And then they stop.
I agree, but I still think motivation is important.
It is, but motivation comes and goes.
True. Some days you feel strong, some days you don't.
That's why building habits only with motivation is dangerous.
Because when motivation is gone, the habit is gone too.
Yes, another big mistake is being too hard on yourself.
Oh, that's a big one.
People say things like, I'm so lazy, or I can never change.
But missing one day doesn't mean you're lazy.
It just means you're human.
I like that. Building habits is not about being perfect.
It's about being consistent over time.
And that's something many people forget.
They see one small failure as the end.
When actually, it's just part of the process.
So if you're listening right now and you feel like you failed before,
You're not alone.
and it doesn't mean you can't build good habits.
It just means you're learning. So now let's talk about the main idea of today's topic. Building good habits really takes time.
Yes, and I think many people don't like this part.
Because waiting is hard.
Exactly. We live in a world where we want things fast.
Fast food, fast internet, fast results.
But habits don't work like that.
I once heard someone say that our brain likes what is familiar.
That's true. The brain feels safe when we do the same things again and again.
So when we try to build a new habit, our brain feels uncomfortable.
Yes, it feels strange and even stressful.
For example, waking up early.
At first, your body wants to sleep more.
Your brain says, why are we doing this? Let's go back to bed.
And when you try to stop using your phone before sleep,
You feel bored or restless.
that uncomfortable feeling is normal.
But many people think something is wrong when they feel that way.
They think, this habit is not for me.
But actually, that feeling means the habit is new.
And new things always feel hard at first.
Over time, if you keep doing the same action,
Your brain starts to accept it.
it becomes easier.
And one day, you don't need to force yourself anymore.
The habit becomes natural.
But that doesn't happen in a few days.
It can take weeks or even months.
That's why patience is so important.
I think patience is more important than motivation.
I agree. Motivation gives you a good start.
But patience helps you continue.
If you understand that habits take time, you stop rushing.
And when you stop rushing, you enjoy the process more.
You focus on showing up, not on being perfect.
And that mindset changes everything. You know, Henry, when we talk about habits taking time, it really reminds me of my own experience.
Yeah? Tell me about it.
A few years ago, I tried to build the habit of exercising every morning.
That sounds like a very common goal.
It is. At first, I was very excited.
Let me guess, you started strong.
Very strong. I woke up early, followed workout videos, and felt proud of myself.
How long did that last?
Honestly, about 1 week.
That's very honest.
After a week, I felt tired. My body was sore, and my mornings felt stressful.
So what happened next?
I missed one day, then another day.
And then it became easy to stop.
Exactly. I told myself, I'm just not the exercise type.
I've said that before too.
But later, I realized the problem was not exercise.
Then what was it?
I started too big. I tried to change my whole morning at once.
That makes a lot of sense.
Now, let me ask you, Henry, have you ever built a habit successfully?
Yes, I have. And it surprised me.
Really? What habit?
Reading. I used to think I didn't like reading books.
What changed?
I stopped forcing myself to read for a long time.
So what did you do instead?
I read just 5 minutes before bed.
Only 5 minutes?
Yes, some days I read more, some days just 5.
And how did that feel?
It felt easy. There was no pressure.
And over time?
Over time, 5 minutes became 10, then 20.
That's a great example.
Now, reading feels natural to me.
So the difference between our experiences is clear.
Yes, you tried to do too much.
And you started small.
Exactly. Small steps helped me stay consistent.
That really shows how habits work in real life.
It's not about being strong
It's about being patient.
and honest with yourself.
I really like your reading story, Henry. It shows how small steps can make a big difference.
Yes, and I think many people don't believe that small steps are enough.
They think, if I don't do a lot, it doesn't count.
But that idea can stop people from starting at all.
Exactly. Small steps are less scary.
And they are easier to repeat every day.
For example, instead of saying, I will study English for 1 hour every day,
You can say, I will study English for 10 minutes.
10 minutes feels possible even on a busy day.
And when something feels possible, you are more likely to do it.
I think small steps also help with confidence.
How so?
Every time you finish a small task, you feel successful.
That's true. You start to trust yourself more.
And that trust is very important.
Another good thing about small steps is that they fit into real life.
Yes, life is busy. We get tired.
Some days are good, some days are hard.
On hard days, small habits are easier to keep.
Like stretching for 2 minutes.
Or reading 1 page.
Or listening to one short podcast episode.
Exactly. You don't need to be perfect.
You just need to show up.
And over time, those small actions become part of your routine.
They stop feeling like effort.
They start feeling normal.
And that's when a habit is really built.
So if you're listening right now and thinking, I want to change, but I feel tired,
We want starting smaller than you think you should.
because small steps are better than no steps.
Always.
So Henry, even when we start small, there will be days when we fail.
Yes, and that's something we need to talk about.
Because many people stop building habits after one bad day.
They think, I missed today, so everything is ruined.
But that's not true at all.
Missing one day is normal.
Life happens. We get sick, we get busy.
Or we just feel tired and need rest.
I think the real problem is how we talk to ourselves after we fail.
Yes, many people are very hard on themselves.
They say things like, I'm so lazy, or I always give up.
But saying those things doesn't help.
It actually makes things worse.
Because when you feel bad about yourself, it's harder to start again.
So what should we do instead?
I think we should treat failure as part of the process.
Not as the end of the story.
Exactly. One missed day does not break a habit.
What breaks a habit is giving up completely.
I like to think about habits like a long road.
Sometimes you stop, but you can always keep walking.
Yes, you don't need to go back to the start.
You just continue from where you are,
Another helpful idea is to focus on the next action.
not on the mistake.
Ask yourself, What is one small thing I can do today?
That question is very powerful.
Because it moves you forward.
And when you move forward even a little, you feel better.
So if you missed a day, don't panic.
Don't quit.
Just come back.
That's how real habits are built. So if you're listening right now and thinking, I want to change but feel tired,
We want to talk to you directly.
yes, especially if you're trying to build a good habit and feeling tired.
Maybe you want to wake up earlier.
Or exercise more.
Or learn English and feel more confident when you speak.
And maybe you feel like you're too slow.
Or that other people are doing better than you.
If you feel that way, we want you to know something important.
You are not late.
And you are not bad at building habits.
You are just human.
Everyone struggles at the beginning.
Everyone misses days.
And everyone feels doubt sometimes.
The people who succeed are not special.
They just keep going even when it's hard.
So please be kind to yourself.
Don't compare your journey with others.
Focus on your own small steps.
One day at a time. If your habit today is only 5 minutes,
That is still progress.
if today you just listened to this podcast,
That also counts.
learning English, just like building any habit, takes time.
And listening regularly is already a great habit.
So keep showing up.
Keep trying.
And trust that small actions will make big changes. So Henry, as we come to the end of today's episode, let's take a moment to sum things up.
Sure, today we talked about one simple but important idea.
Building good habits takes time.
It doesn't happen overnight.
It's normal to feel uncomfortable at the beginning.
It's normal to fail sometimes.
But what really matters is not being perfect.
It's about being patient and consistent.
Small steps taken every day can change your life.
And being kind to yourself makes the journey easier.
We hope today's conversation helped you feel less pressure.
And more confidence to keep going.
If you enjoyed this episode, please remember to subscribe to Engtalks Hub.
And follow the podcast so you don't miss our daily episodes.
Listening a little every day is also a great habit.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
We really appreciate your support.
Take care of yourself.
And we'll talk to you again very soon right here on Engtalks Hub.
Bye for now.